Hey guys, it's Matty. I'm at Texas Body Art and I'm here with Jason. We're going to answer some questions about your first time getting tattooed, what you should do, what you should expect, and then answer some general questions that people have about, tattooing in general. So, a lot of time for first timers, people don't know where to go, who's the best that they want to go get tattooed by. I definitely suggest doing some research online and try to find an artist that's going to fit your style.
Professional. Always stay with the professional.
True. Always stay with the professionals. With that, don't you have like a saying with that?
Look for a good tattoo, not a good deal.
So you want to come in with a definite design, and you're going to want to do a consultation with the artist. Now with us, you can go to texasbodyart.com and you can fill out your info, and it goes right to our desk, and that lets us know that you want to come in and do a consultation. A lot of artists don't do price quotes over the phone or over the internet because there's just, too many variables.
So when you're coming in, be sure to have a definite design concept in mind. A lot of people come in and ask us as the artist, well, what do you think I should get tattooed? It's definitely not our tattoo, it's your tattoo, and we'll put our rendition and our style on it, but you definitely need to have in mind what you want, and also the placement, where you'd like to get it. Again, we will give you some advice on places that might hurt a little less or a little more, but you need to have in mind what you want to get, and then we'll go from there.
So if your design is not something that can be drawn right away or tattooed right away, the artist will ask for a deposit for a later date, and that deposit is going to cover your appointment date, make sure that you're going to show up, and your deposit goes towards your last session of the tattoo. Today is the day of your appointment. You definitely want to get a big meal in to keep your blood sugar up.
Also, take a shower, brush your teeth. We're going to be close for a little while, so we like it. Just keep your personal hygiene up. It helps out.
Most people ask if they can come in drinking or, drinking the time before they're going to come in. And personally, I don't like people that come in intoxicated. I believe you're not even supposed to tattoo anyone that's intoxicated. And,
No, not at all. And it makes it very hard for us. Your blood is thin. By the time the ink and the needle hit your skin, you're already pooling blood, and it doesn't have time to saturate into the skin when the blood is that thin, so we do have good reasons for it.
Don't be late for your appointment. When you're late for your appointment, it makes your artist late for the appointments that are after yours, and it gets really gnarly when he's got to stay late and everybody's bitching and complaining because they're like, why aren't you ready for me yet? And then other people have to wait because you couldn't be punctual enough to make it there on time. About 5 to 10 minutes early is usually acceptable.
Also, tattoos are very exciting, especially getting your first one. Please be sure to limit the group of people that you bring in. 1 to 2 persons is fine. Any more than that, they're just going to have to sit in the lobby anyway, and they just make a distraction, if anything. So keep that in mind.
And with your friends that come in, definitely you want to ask the artist if he is willing to be recorded. Just busting out your phone and taking videos of the artist could make him uncomfortable, or maybe he just didn't want to be videoed that day. So definitely keep the artist in mind.
Thank you, Matty.
For spur of the moment tattoos, you want to try to call the shop and see if there's any artist availabilities.
We get busy, so don't get mad if you show up and everybody's booked.
Pretty much. If you gotta wait in the lobby, sometimes it happens. It's first come, first served. The majority of the time with aftercare, your artist is going to tell you what aftercare is always best. Your artist tattooed the skin, they know how their tattoos heal properly, and however they tell you to take care of your tattoo is how you take care of your tattoo. Your friends and people on the internet are going to give you all sorts of crazy advice, and you're never going to know if it's really that or not. So call up to the tattoo shop, ask for your artist, and then ask again for your aftercare. You're not hurting the artist's feeling by asking again. It's not a stupid question. If anything, they appreciate you calling and asking how to take care of their hard work.
We take a lot of time to make these tattoos, so we really appreciate your time and taking care of them as they're healing. So summer's coming up, and everybody always wants to know how the sun affects their tattoos. Well, I'll tell you right now, the sun is the #1 killer for color in tattoo work. And so if you want your tattoo to stay bright and bold, you still want to at least give it 2 to 4 weeks to let it heal, and then be sure to apply SPF 50 or 70 throughout the summer. That'll just help you with the longevity of your tattoo and keeping it looking nice and bright.
So speaking of summer, we're going to talk about swimming. I suggest not going swimming for at least 2 weeks. It needs time to get out of the wound phase, which is the first week. Then it's going to go through the skin's healing phase where it's peeling and getting new layers of skin. You definitely don't want chlorine irritating the tattoo, and you definitely don't want nasty, dirty water getting into your wound. So I think 2 weeks is like the minimum. So you want to come in and get your first tattoo, but you work out a lot because you're trying to make your body look awesome. What do you tell people when they come in and they ask if they want to, or if they can work out afterwards?
I tell them working out is fine. Sweat's good for a tattoo. It's like a natural moisturizer. Just be cautious of where the tattoo's at, the kind of working out you're doing. You don't want bacteria and sweat from somebody else on your new tattoo, and you also don't want to leave anything behind from your tattoo for somebody else to have to encounter. So, with that in mind, I think it's pretty healthy.
Yeah, as long as you're washing your tattoo afterwards and keeping it clean, you should be fine. Last but certainly not least, we always get asked, does it hurt? What is the pain like? What is the worst area to get tattooed? Now, the worst area to get tattooed is going to change from person to person. What I think a tattoo feels like is just a really gnarly scratch, depending on the placement. Because Jason's tattooed
like a
my
hot
face.
lit cigarette dragging across your skin.
Yes, but it's manageable. It is definitely not the worst, most excruciating pain. Jason and I both just tattooed first timers.
The best thing to do is to just relax. People come in and they get so nervous and they hold their breath and they shake and they tremble. Just relax. It's going to hurt no matter what. Whether you're relaxed or whether you're nervous or whatever, it's going to hurt. So
I think the pain is all relative. Whether you're getting it on your ribs or you're getting it on your butt cheek, it's pain. You just got to mentally work through it. Your artist is going to help you get through it. And then when it's all said and done, I think the reason why it's addicting is because the instant gratification of, wow, I've got this new tattoo, or wow, I made it. Tattoos are fucking rad. I've always been rad. Feel free to go down in the comments and ask us questions. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot of Q&A with a lot of cool tattoo artists. So, yeah.